Hello, 'tis I, the lad of tokens. Not that I'm a lad anymore, it's really just token. Ah! And hooray, hooray, no one's watching. Then no one ever sees this, but I like when people don't watch. It's just me and the game, and I like that, you know. There's no pressure, no nothing. It's nice, you know. I get used to it. Reminds me of the good old days. I don't have to take my time and hurry up and shit. Anyway, she's dead. So you know, while I'm waxing nostalgically like a jackass, there's a dead body in the room, blood streaming down her body, caved in, I assume with that dumbbell. We should examine this. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already, the word written there on the wall. I feel like the dead, but I mean, she's not getting deader, I suppose, but still, that should take some precedent, right? Come now. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. Yeah, I also don't think it would get that twice in a row. It seems unlikely. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. How is the volume? I hope it's alright. And the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like ghosts attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend. Weird that you'd phrase it that way. Creating a reputation of abnormal, downright crude killings. Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack, The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in this school?
No way!
There's no way! But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at its own stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. I mean, solid point. You want your murderers to be clever, you know, that stupid murderer will do something weird and unpredictable. You don't want that. Nothing but chaos and torment follows when you go down that horrendous path. Ah! What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. She's really freaked out by this. Probably didn't like blood. We didn't see her freak out in the last killing. Toko was the last to arrive, and she was just now standing there. No. Why? 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 And then she gadunk. Really? That's alright. Not the sound effect I'd have gone for there, guys. No one watching. I like when no one I like when no one watches. That said, the VOD's on YouTube. Hey, VOD, what's up? She fainted! That did not sound good! To Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Sorry, I have to look around my mic at some of the dialogue. It's weird. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints every time she sees blood. And so she is hemophobic? I imagine she does not want to watch many horror films, then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think we should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha. I really feel like that's not the issue at hand here, hero.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. Jumped straight into the air, changing her stance as she did. Okay. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, the motion was totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Okay, she must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
Yeah, no, I'm concerned by this.
No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
It's clear to me everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to the room for the time being.
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I can assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again.
Hold on a second. Rushing into investigation?
The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened the last time, surely you realize that.
Nyeh.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
of course.
Ahem. Sorry, I need to have a headphone off, really. Allows me to hear around the apartment.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works.
Ugh, grisly.
Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? Then another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry!
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
I know how much you must all be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tip-top best on this investigation.
I like how, I think I'm the only one that can see it, but over in my chat monitoring window, it says I've granted moderator privileges to blank, which I think is adorable since I can't actually do that, nor do I have any mods. So, thanks for rubbing that in, Twitch.
Examining the corpse is one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
I hate it too! I've had enough. I'm getting out of here! Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. That's a rough voice to do. Fucking, not Mondo, Hero's voice. Hero's voice is rough on the throat. Mondo hasn't actually said anything today. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object.
You're very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die.
That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What? Do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. A dead body's an object. Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some India. I wish you would. Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya says.
Kyoko!
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey, hey.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Yeah, see, can't just kill them all at this point. Should have done that sooner, guys. Wasted the opportunity.
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
Yeah, should have done that soon. New rules been added to the regulations menu. In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
hey.
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people,
then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around. We must begin our investigation to its suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly forfeit. Quickly follow her into the afterlife.
That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice.
Investigate.
First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. Time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. Cause of death is a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Am I somehow gonna get suspected of this one as well? Hey, Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know.
So what did you need?
I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. I can tell you're the protagonist, and I feel like that'll be important.
Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case.
Solve? No, I just...
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation.
So, you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started?
But
We need to get moving, there's no time to be standing around.
I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one.
I mean, surely I should investigate this room first, yeah? That makes sense. So, I mean, check the murder weapon first, I suppose.
There's a dumbbell on the floor, and it's bloodstain. There's bloodstain on the dumbbell.
The Monokuma file sent a blow to her, but the blunt object is what killed her.
Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Solid point. Locker room dumbbell. That's, I mean, yeah, that's...
There's fresh bloodstain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder.
What's up with the body here?
I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork.
Well, but
What?
But we're still not sure how he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. I mean, really not like terribly... Why are we automatically assuming it's Genocide Jack, is my question.
the word bloodlust is written on the wall. What's the meaning of the behind that bloodlust? The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder.
Some sweet baps. That's Sakura. I think tab. Yeah, okay, did I miss anything on here? I guess the gun? I can try that.
A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching Chihiro was killed. They know what happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this.
Dastards! I guess I could, you know, investigate, well, the monitor, I suppose.
This is one of the monitors Mamaku appears on. Now it's no time to think about it.
I guess I talk to the people then. I'll chat the shit with Byakuya here. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Alright, I won't, because you're a dick. Nathaniel! Oh, right, you're working from home. What's with the huge dude in the schoolgirl uniform? That's just a really buff woman, Nathaniel. I'll have you know. Hey, by the way, thanks for following me. I appreciate it. I need the follows. Gotta get that sweet affiliate rank so I can actually start doing bits and donations and whatnot.
She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body.
You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. Maybe she's hungry.
She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Rude.
And we're gonna chat with her. I use the locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here of her own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would you really have been exercising that late? I mean, look, any time when you gotta get that crunch and iron on, man. You can't just be sitting around jerking your chain when you could be out there lifting that sweet, I can't think of a slang term for weights. Lifting that sweet, dank kush. Yep, that's what she's doing. He and her and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
You don't get a lot of sleep that way.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would have come with someone else?
There's a lot of exposition here, Sakura.
It's a possibility, I think. Nice.
Sakura's count's been added to the truth bullets. Truth bullets are weird.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once, although I feel it's in poor taste to mock the dead, Mondo. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. You're gonna say most girls aren't that strong standing next to the mountain of muscle? Just right there? Now I believe it's time for us to move on.
Huh? Already?
What?
No, new clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of the case.
That's true, but
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed.
he's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. What a pushy son of a tool.
So, this is our next location.
Huh? This place is related to the investigation.
Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? See, him I at least acknowledge being the kind of prat that makes me figure it out. Whereas, Kyoka, or whatever her name is, less so, because, you know, lives on the line and everything. Also, given what I know about him.
There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case.
Alright. Thanks, I guess. I guess the keypads?
If I remember right, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
Need some?
Sure! What's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room correspond to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And is it possible for two people in a row to go through all the doors unlocked, correct?
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body was being found in the girls' locker room means...
Hey Makoto, I can see right through you.
See right through me.
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the girl must have been able to get in there.
Other words.
As such, the girl must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple.
But am I wrong?
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
That you left on purpose. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a punny little appetizer instead of the main course I am. Puny, I mean, not punny, puny. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that it's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means you would have to loan it. So, so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal neglect. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn selves.
Alright, that's first thing he said that I genuinely agree with regarding goddamn Makoto. Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's enter the main hall.
The main hall?
That'll help you understand what's going on. I feel like we should check out the boys' locker room, right? Maybe there's something in there, it being, the other locker, okay?
We came to the main hall.
So, what are we looking for here?
Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself?
Well, there's some awards over there. Okay, yeah. I figured that board would be something. More mounted Gatling guns. I guess I'll just go in order from right to left here.
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here?
So you finally found them.
Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka?
You can go ahead and confirm it yourself.
I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did...
Sayaka Maiz something or other.
You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook.
Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
You should pay close attention. What a flashback. It was literally minutes ago.
I see. Yeah, now I understand. God, I'm dumb.
What?
Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on.
Is it broken? Whose is it?
The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up.
Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
It would make sense, yes. After all, we did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs.
Pummeled with baseballs.
I mean, I'm not terribly keen on watching this again.
The memory came flooding back, the cruel punishment which led to Leon's death.
That's underselling it a bit, methinks.
Execution, the mastermind's concoction, a cruel, heartless death. You're right, wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! Well, what? That e-handbook is essential to students' life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily, but it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it won't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want to go breaking any more. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might be asking, how can that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken handbook.
Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Because of course we haven't been trying up till now, eh, Byakuya?
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro.
To be exact, not quite.
Huh? Not quite.
I suppose I can talk to him about it.
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
Sadly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. I mean, what makes you think they're in the building? Other than, that bit of evidence, but that could have just been a forgery or a copycat.
Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack's the one who killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case.
The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack?
There's nobody else it could be. The murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. Or like a ghost attacking suddenly and slipping away before police can catch up. And we've been over this, yes.
Still, could one of us be the demented psychopath killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder.
But words mean little right now.
I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Hey,
How about that thing you meant? Oh, you can show... But he won't show me.
Don't make me repeat.
Oh, well, I have a basis to believe I can show you.
Is it really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Investigation time. What up, Bell Rebs?
Evidence? Does something like that really...
Ah, hey, you two.
Big trouble. We need your help.
I don't have time.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me.
Please.
It's a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Please tell me. I have no direction on my own.
Since it's Toko, I must admit that I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well, there you go.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she entered the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely.
You're right.
Oh, well, I mean, we're here, so... Wow, she's stuck between two dead people? Because, you know, Sayaka's dead, and Chihiro over here, absolutely dead, and across the hall from her, Junko's dead. This is not a good room for you to be in there, hun. Lots of bad stuff happening with that room.
Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency?
What the... Do I just... Guess I'd like to go in. Okay, do I talk to you about it? You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Alright, be fair, it was 50-50.
You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast.
So, what's the emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
We should try talking to ourselves.
Yeah, good idea.
I think emergency is going to be the word of the day. What makes you say that, Rebs?
I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
That was some amazing voice acting I did. You can watch my lips back on that. It totally happened. I kept saying it for one. Sounds like empirical evidence to me.
Well, what was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang the bell a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone, so I tried to burst down the door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
It'd also be kind of lame if the room's door could be broken down. Just, like, that'd make it real easy for the murderer, right?
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Did she think the same thing as Byakuya? Did she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Sorry, I did the wrong thing. You there, Dreamboat. Go get her. Go make her play fetch or something.
Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You gonna talk her to Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can't be nice when you... I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying.
Bakula. Scott Bakula! I loved you in Star Trek. Ah, Scott Bakula, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have been more entertained by Scott Bakula. Yo, live action remake. I want to see everyone cast appropriately except for him, played by Scott Bakula. I think that'd be great. Why not?
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to our investigation.
Hold on! Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of their delusions, I'm sure.
Yeah, but...
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya! I hurried to catch up.
Come back, Scott Bakula.
I tried to talk to him several times as we talked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Wouldn't give me an autograph or anything. Just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to stop in front of a certain room. The library?
Come on, let's go in. Why, though? A lot to examine here. Hey, what's up, Byakuya?
Is the evidence that proves he was genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay, I'll check the books. There's no point in checking that. We need to find real clues. Okay, I'll check the door.
If I remember the other side of this door, there's an archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside.
Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay, there's a couple different things to look at. This lamp.
Huh? It's a desk lamp.
Unheard of! On the floor! Have you no shame, desk lamp?
Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using from the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Okay, but why, though? I guess down here.
There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges of dust, looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was.
There's an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. The Liberace.
An extension cord. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random.
Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
Huh?
And that's a report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf.
Well, I want to read it.
There's so many files stuffed in the shelf. What's in all these things?
enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
Dangerous.
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truths for a commoner.
You mean like members of the Diet or something?
No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there.
You're just kidding, right?
Am I?
I'll just let it go for now.
Mental note to come back to that later. How do I guess the shelves behind him? Yeah, the ones you're standing in front of.
Ton of thick files.
If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a warning. Those are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. Kinds of things a normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
Huh? What do you mean?
All those files are investigation reports from related to different cold cases. They're internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Oh?
So you finally understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because this room right here. Some of the classified government documents, police record, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be for real, right?
That's your guy's problem. Anything doesn't fit your preconceived reality, you label as a lie.
Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone put all this together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope Speak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep from getting bored. It could also all be lies. Just because it's in a book and it's old doesn't make it true. The Bible taught us that.
It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
Excited about the investigation? Well, yes. What about you?
Oh, what about you? How can you believe it's so easy? Things like this are usually impossible.
What do you mean, usually? Usually? Normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. Yes, they do. If you don't understand what they actually represent, then you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you can say usual is based on your common sense, right? Well, the whole definition is sort of based on what the majority common sense would suggest. What makes you think your common sense applies to me at all? You're a human? You're also kind of an ass. Documents gathered are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second, you said you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tagame family have access to a variety of government-related documents, include foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of the world backwards and forwards, so whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can claim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byaku's actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Kill him then. It'll be fine. And what always interested me the most was the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than one of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those old reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. Let's talk. Byaku grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. The victims are dead. The end. Two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. First characteristic, every crime has the word bloodlust written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when the victims are murdered, the body is suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in bloodlust, a bit blood, and the victim's body is suspended. That's exactly the same thing that happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where a victim is suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other highs up. And whoever found the body, you know? By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one in the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about the suspending victim? That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Or it could be you having read the files, or the friggin' detective. She probably read them. Gah. That right there's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer is really walking among us? Things are starting to get interesting, aren't they? Aren't they, Byaku? Yes, certainly interesting, aren't they? Yes, say they're interesting. This guy's a tool. Is, was, and always will be. I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what you've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Nah, I'm good. I'm good not being a jackass, actually. Just trying to think files. Yeah, okay, well. Is it, what, do I have to, what? Speak to him about it? Yeah, okay, about Genocide Jack's face out. Could you let me see it? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Gee, what makes you think it's the murder cases of Genocide Jack in that file? I haven't the foggiest. Byaku handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached paid with both. Some seeing crime had been collected. Woof, Nelson. Ken Harada, Bloodlust, Scissors, Victim. Inflicted with the same scissors. Bloodlust, lots of scissors. Ugh. Name's Genocide Jack. Victim ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Soji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. We get it. A lot of names. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims are killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust reflects the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page? There's more than one page? Files are amazing. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time of killing to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on a fact, it suggests that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness was never come forward, it's unlikely there is an external reason for this. The confused behavior suggests the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
They are fan silk scissors. I'm inclined to agree with you. The key point here is that the culprit may well have have a split personality.
A split personality, like the kind you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. This one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind is going numb.
Yeah, I feel like your mind's going numb too, actually. You feckin' moron.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business, haven't we?
Wait, Byakuya? As usual, Byakuya turned left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have something as in cake before the class trial.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Ah, but buddies! Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off.
Man, my heart will go on. I don't know that song very well.
In the end, it felt like it was just a plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Just like Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And the murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I'll have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room, too. And the others might have come up with some info I find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I tend to get copyright strikes whenever I leave it on that, so be back in 1 second. Everyone take a quick break. We'll leave it on this screen. Isn't it a nice looking screen? But the more I read on Twitter about this damn thing, the more annoyed I am that my offices have not said, just don't come to work, we're shutting down. Instead, they're doing the total opposite and saying, we're open 24 hours a day so that you can change your schedule to come in so that there's not as many people in the office while you're here. Because if there's less people in the office, you're less likely to get it. Fucking brilliant. God, if only there was a way we could remove everyone from the office without forcing them to take the accumulated PTO. Ever think of that? No, they don't. They're like, we don't want to, close the office so that our employees have to stay home and not work. That would be fucking convenient for them and safe. Yeah. Can't wait for this to be over. I suppose no one can, though, eh? Least of all me. Anyway. Boys' locker room. Right, yes. Don't think we can go to the 3rd floor yet. That's the... Oh, well, it is this way. There's an anchor on the door. Work schedule has changed, but that's about it. Well. Hey, Afumi, what's up? I'm just gonna walk around you there. I'm sure you're used to people ignoring you. Yeah. The old changed work schedule. I've been able to shift my hours a little bit, but beyond that, it's nothing. There's no real change. It's still the same damn 8 hours. 40 hours a week. Learn anything? Jira's presence here was especially weak. Her body, her soul. To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast would do such a thing? I cannot forgive this. Well, I mean, that's great and all. Dude had a real complex about being weak. We heard this. What do you think here, Makoto? I am Makoto. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking. But I have to get going. I have some unrelated business to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Wow.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But before I go, let me give you a piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook's missing. Excuse me, a hiccup. That's definitely worth worrying about. The handbook is missing. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope is used to prop her up on a crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more it's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury is a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see a reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again and looking through Genocide Jack files, something's not quite right. Floors are shaking. I'm guessing someone slammed a door somewhere. Not here, though, so, not my business. What does this all mean? What does it all mean, indeed? Well, one thing's most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was... Suddenly, chill of air. I think the heat just came on. True nature of the rope is used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure out a certain place, I need to revisit that place again. Plus, it might help to look at Genocide Jack case file one more time. I mean, I guess I can do that. It's not tab, is it F1? Yeah. Presence, truth bullets, truth bullets? Yeah, okay. Genocide Jack file. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, sure, I looked at it again. Just in case I forgot, I guess. There's nothing actually to find there. Door leads out to the pool. Oh. Well, then I should go. Still something I need to check. What? Crap, I don't remember what I need to check. Chihiro again? Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. It isn't rope at all. It's not the only thing that concerns me. Fatal blow, some dread killer, this issue of being suspended. Didn't see any reason.
But seeing them again looking through Jan's sack file, something is not quite right. What does it all mean? I can't stop thinking about the rope loops used to suspend Shiro. There's a certain place I need to revisit. I want to look at the case file one more time too. But when I go here, there's still more I need to check. I don't know, what more do I need to check? I think I looked at everything here. Spoke to them about it. I can re-examine all the evidence. Bloodstained dumbbell. Yep. Bloodstain on the carpet. Bloodlust. Have you ever just said, Jackass? Every crime had the word bloodlust in the victim's own blood. This thing. Bloodstained poster. Big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Now that you mention it. Maybe it's a body goal. Who knows? Now can I leave? Oh, yes, apparently. Good on them for not letting me do anything until I, solve it all. Excuse me, Hifume. Get around you there. Clearly don't want to be any part of you. What the hell? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet updated. Appears to be a boy band named Tornado. I'd listen to them. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem like it fits in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, a poster in the other locker room there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? If they were, why? And what reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about locker rooms. I guess maybe Io or Sakura, given they hang out in them a bunch? That's my only two theories. Yep, I guess not. Examined everything in the damn boys' locker room. You wouldn't know anything about locker rooms, would you, Hifume? You don't look like you've been to a gym. You don't even look like you've said the word gymnasium in your life. You swine. You spend a lot of time exercising in your girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I use it nearly every day since it opened. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys and girls' locker room could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. Never paid any attention to the posters. I see. But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. Protein coffee. Mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. That sounds gross. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now except for that blood. Exactly, I noticed earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can always assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? It's as if a stain was never there to begin with. I mean, there's blood on the carpet. That's kind of, I wouldn't call that clean, per se. In the girls' locker room? Yes. So I need to check now, not with Hifume, and his weird tie. You know what? It's a fashionable tie. I'm sure there must be more left waiting for me to discover. Fine, I'll talk to Hifume. Ding, ding, ding. Hifume has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What'd you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What'd she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay. So where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Cool. I'll have a chat with Celeste when I get a spare moment. I gotta check the library again. Because there's a plug, thus the extension cord. Haha! Perhaps it's related. Perhaps it's important, even. Let me check this bad boy right here. It's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Oh, well. Alright, fair enough. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. Lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach out. But last time it was definitely on. It was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Nice. Okay.
Is there? Alright, I guess I'll head inside. I'll double check. Oh, right, I had to leave the Genocider Jack file here. Right, yes. It was this one? I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? You only would do something like that. I think everyone but Byakuya or Monokuma. One or the other. Oh, that's really the only two. Well, I mean, they were all killed with scissors. And this one was not. It's really just the bloodlust and the suspension. Not the same murder weapon. Not the same, well, I mean, not even, no scissors to be seen at all. Not the same method of execution, not the murder weapon, it's nothing. Hey, buddy, I'm looking for Celeste. You seen Celeste? Warehouse, they said. That's through here? No. Where's the other damn door? Is it this one? Nope, that's just the exit. Yeah, hi buddy, what's up? Somehow I don't think you're, a fountain of information. Maybe we'll hang out one day. Probably not. Warehouse. Ah, it's this way, right, of course. The inn, as it were. So, yeah, she'd be down around the corner right here? Maybe? Yeah, there she is. What up, Celeste? Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It's absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then, did you find something? Very well, I will tell you, and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really? This was right before nighttime. What were you doing here? Ah, well.
What are you doing out this late?
Well, there you go.
I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Perfect voice acting from me. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone. I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, Celeste is a total bitch. And, more importantly, Chihiro went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the jacket or duffel bag Celeste saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer had gotten rid of it somehow. It's a solid point, actually. Anytime it does that, there's like a weird sound effect. What else have I yet to explore? Oh, there's a way to check the map, right? Yes. And it's the question marks that I need to examine. Is the question marks or the exclamation points? I think it was the... Whoops. I think like it was the exclamation points. Well, I mean, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? I suppose I could talk to her about... Oh, right, I have to talk to her about the poster, eh? Cool. Well, at least I know where she is. Whee! Nearly break the damn land speed record, this kid. Nearly. Hey, about those locker room posters. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her there? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. She was like trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you invited her and Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
totally.
Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the other girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? I don't know, maybe she's a flirt. Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she used guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I don't think the law says that. You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl.
A hussy. Ding dong, bing bong, bitches. Ah.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Voice acting. Being the class trial, or? What do you mean, or? It's about to begin. Why is it every time I talk to her, the class trial starts? That happened last time, too. The red door, it's right there. Whee! Might as well knock this trial out. I've only been going an hour. Hey, everyone, what's up?
So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Kidding! I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like that,
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. Whew! So now everybody's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
so shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisakawa. Gentle and calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. I mean, someone obviously did.
Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And the murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Well, let's get going.
We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
Yes.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked to the elevator on shaky legs. When you stepped forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally...
Rather cheerful ding, isn't it?
it came to a sudden stop.
And we're back.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste your time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're rip-raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Chills! Kills!
Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly decision, a deadly game, a deadly whatever. Clash trial.
Yes, I will save. Oh, set skills. Right, yes. I have several. Lost in thought. Increase the time limit for each phase. Effect during the class trial. Yeah, sure, why not? I unlocked a few, right? More than just lost in thought. Melodious voice. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Yeah, sure. Handiwork. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Effective during the bullet time battle. Sure, why not? That's it. Alright, cool. Okay. Finish preparations. Trial! All rise for Judge Matakuma!
With a basic explanation of the class.
I don't need to voice act anymore.
Your
Sweet.
votes will determine the results.
I mean, I'm totally voice acting the whole thing. What are you talking about?
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the one that this. Okay.
We know how it works, thank you.
So let's talk about.
First, we have to make Leo's deliver the fatal blow.
I mean, it's pretty clearly the dumbbell, right? I don't think anyone's... Well, yeah. Oh, yep, it was the case file. The case file did it, guys. Died of vicious paper cutting.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yep, that's true. That's...
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
A cello.
Blunt instrument could it have been?
Oh, I missed entirely. My bad.
An iron pipe.
You know what? There we go. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Can I... How do I... Yeah, that's how I slowed it. Roar, roar.
Poor Chihiro.
Yeah, I missed. An iron pipe! Yeah, that's why you're not allowed to investigate, buddy.
Fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yes, it was.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I thought it was an iron pipe.
Do you bet it was an iron pipe? I don't think so. I think you're an idiot. Why a pipe of all things? Why not, Leo?
We agree that the object that
A
dealt the
wrench
fatal
or
blow was
like a
the
bowling
dumbbell
pin or
found
something?
at the
A
scene
baseball
of the
bat.
crime?
Probably done with the whole baseball thing, actually. Maybe don't listen to me on that one.
It was covered in blood.
Yeah, you know, that
There was
one.
nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Sure.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Really feels like we could have just skipped over this one.
Looked at her head wound?
That's so creepy.
Well, did you...
If you don't mind.
Why
I will
wouldn't
proceed
she?
from here. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
You sort of need to examine things like a head wound, don't ya?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Is that what you believe?
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element's been added.
Non-stop debates. Yeah, sure. Hit me with it. Unthinkable just happened. Dragon Ball just won on Salty Bet. I don't believe you, Nathan. See, I wasn't there for it, so I can't confirm that. And that's the thing. Dragon Ball, it doesn't win. So, and it was Brooder of all people. Who is he up against? I mean, Brooder is the fastest in the galaxy, so... Fastest in the universe, possibly, even. Who is he up against, Nathan? This debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear and hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles, okay? Some old dude in white. I mean, it was probably another Dragon Ball character. Because when Dragon Ball versus Dragon Ball kind of has to win. And they also lose, so it breaks even. So I'm going to assume this old dude in white was a Dragon Ball character. And that all continues to be right with the universe. There's no way to keep the white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach a silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, you shoot the actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, time limit will decrease. So shoot white noise? Oh, but if you action difficulty such a general white noise won't appear at all, in which case you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Okay. I'm not sure I fully understand what's going on here. Make my argument. Genocide, okay, yeah.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
I probably want the case file. That's right.
What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Yeah, case file. I mean, also, even if he's not from Dragon Ball, Nathan, I don't think Dragon Ball Brooder is going to be real thrilled about taking the heavily coveted win from some old dude in white. Doesn't exactly sound like a prime fighter, if you know what I'm saying.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Being read.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Bit of a Freudian slip there, eh?
It's actually bloodlust.
Thank you.
But more important is the other character.
At least Tina's still got a good head on her shoulders.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Okay, the other characteristic of every genocide case, it's how the victim is positioned.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
The culprit is a high-level police official.
There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
I like my answer better.
Fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
I mean, you kind of fucking no pomp and circumstance there, eh, Byakuya?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
My God.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Oh, 2010, Matt Mercer. You delight us with your presence.
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack's Toko, but what does it mean?
If I fail here, do we just, like, hang Byakuya? Is that what happens? S? I feel like S was correct. Oh, schizo? Is that what I'm spelling? Wow. Alright. Classy game. It's okay, she's schizo, everyone. Freaking hell, game.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
I'm pretty sure Byakuya just told you that when you were standing near him.
But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is
perfectly acceptable.
Given it's accurate, yes.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Yeah, alright, that's fair. Can't argue with that, actually. The one thing that shows Toko being a split personality has to do with her behavior. She arrived late. She fainted. Yeah, no, actually.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted
Not
when she saw
difficult to
Chihiro's
put that one
first,
together.
And then when
I think the portraits of them with the red X through the face is just the teensiest bit tasteless. I'm fine, I'm fine.
Whoa, is that dead body? Hey, are you dead?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world is front and back, a top, inning, and a bottom, the sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
Remember that? That was a while ago.
Funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
No, I'll do that. And he's accurate. That was melancholy. I'll also go pensive if you
Not to
want.
mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
To a worrying extent, actually.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control, blah.
I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room
Real
wasn't to
tasteless
keep
with
other
the
people from getting in.
frickin' portrait, man.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Well, didn't help, did it?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them? Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
I mean, we all have that chat at some point, but, you know.
She told me a most interesting story.
Every young man needs to learn at some point Santa Claus isn't real. It's weird that Toko's the one who told you that, but, you know. You had to learn from someone, Byakuya.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
I admit it's a weird opening to the Santa's not real speech, but it was effective, I imagine.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
You're putting it lightly, aren't you?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Why did you tell him? I mean, obviously you want to bone the guy, but still!
What?
It's a big thing to drop on a first date, you know? That's like 4th date. At most.
Promise.
Sorry, at the soonest.
Believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Gotta wait to drop that bomb.
World, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first.
I mean, well then, hang her. As far as I'm concerned, she's guilty. Give her the chair, ladies and gentlemen.
As long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
What delightfully ironic punishment awaits her? Being written to death? Ooh, a tattoo death
But
machine.
in spite of that promise,
Maybe they'll go for like the Genocide Jack route, and she'll be scissored to death. And you know what? Let's pretend I didn't just say scissored to death. Oh, good, no one's around to point out I said scissored to death except me. I should stop saying it.
Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Okay,
That's the only reason I promised.
that's great.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
You know what? It's a solid argument.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
That's fair.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
So mirror does the skirt get longer? Ugh.
Hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
To be fair, I do like Genocide Jill. Or as she is in the sub-Genocide or Chow, I think. A bit more than Fancy Pants. Yeah, I'd back away if I were you, Hifume.
Figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
It's weird that you know that.
What if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Okay. She makes a good point. Let's forgive her.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
I'm a little turned on. Not gonna lie.
Yes, well, the world is composed
It's
of
the
a
tongue.
and a back, you know.
It's 100% the tongue.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Teeth seem dangerous, though. I think you'd cut the tongue off with that. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's
Ah, she seems alright.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation.
I don't think that's accurate.
Thoughts on that?
I think you're the murderer.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Is that right?
Just kidding!
Well,
It's not true? Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
I don't know if I'd go throwing that particular stone in the glass house here, Monokuma.
The police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
It's true. You at least locked her up.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Nah, I'm alright with it, actually. Ah, well. Fair enough. I like her. She's a live wire, this one.
Be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
I want you to remember this when you defend Byakuya in front of me, because I know what happened actually, and you know what happened actually. Remember this. Not only the forcing a girl to switch to her alternate personality, which happens to be a serial killer against her wishes and manipulating her emotionally, but this. Just remember this.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Well, quite.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit. But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
I mean, plenty of people could. They just wouldn't do it.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
I 100% believe her.
I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
I actually really like her. She's fun. Maybe she's not totally right about that. Something's bothering me. I need to get more details. So let's shoot her with my gun full of words. Status of the dead body, disappearing stain. I feel like the dead body's the one here.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
That would certainly help.
An alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi...
Wah-ha!
No, that's wrong.
Didn't even need to see what the hell he was gonna say. Just knew his nonsense he was about to be spouting was full of nonsense!
Really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Certainly.
How's it any different?
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Tells it like it is, that one. I like her.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider
That's good.
myself a professional.
Good to have standards.
Particular way of doing things.
See?
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
It's true.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Brought to you by Chef Boyardee and Ragu.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
It makes perfect
There are
sense.
two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
The one clear difference between the murder is, well, I mean, yeah, that. There's actually several differences, but
The cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
the
According
fancy
to
pair of
case
scissors.
file,
I feel like they would just, find where those scissors came from and track down who bought like 30 of them. Seems like that's the easy solution here.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Blow to the head.
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
The metaphor's kind of breaking down here, Jill.
the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Yeah, I gotta say.
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking.
Yeah, the metaphors come completely apart.
Difference has to do with how the body was arranged.
That's right, the second difference related to how it was suspended. What was used to suspend her?
Do you remember what the killer used? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Kind of looks like they're going into concrete, which I'm not sure how she'd pull that off.
Guess what? I use my own special
Ah, well, there you go.
for the murders and the arrangement.
Go to a metallurgy plant and find out who's making these damn things.
Actually, I'm very picky about the tools I use.
I mean, I am too, or I would be, if I were a professional.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Am I Big Mac?
Mac? Are you referring to me?
Hey, I'll take that name.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
My goodness.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I'd have said plain as, well, Hifumi. Because he's very boring. Plain as Big Mac even here. He's very boring and plain. I think I figured it out. She couldn't because Chihiro's a girl.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all dead.
They were all guys?
And dead.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
I'm safe because I'm like 6'6". There's nothing adorable about me.
The hell is wrong with you?
He's probably safe too.
Help it! I'm just a full
You're certainly safe.
fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Hifumi's totally safe.
On the fast track to becoming a full-blood fan madam!
So since Chihiro
You might be in trouble.
and not an adorable little man.
Although you're ripped as hell.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
I like her a lot.
Slowly, her
She calls him like she sees him, bastard man.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
She makes a lot of sense.
That does make some amount of sense.
The amount is a lot.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my... Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Solid point.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay,
I mean, I'm envious of them.
There aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that? Da-da-da-da!
I think she found some.
She's fully equipped.
Monokuma, what'd you put those there for?
Anywhere, anytime.
Just seems silly.
Resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
I resent that accusation. I've been nothing but agreeable, young man.
Totally out of the question anyway.
That's, I mean, lead with that next time. Really just throws the whole case out the window.
What's going on anymore? Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Innocent in this case.
But the
It's an
body
important,
really was
important
suspended,
distinction.
right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Posture's getting terrible. I should sit up.
Yeah. That's
That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Ah, no one watching. I like it. It's fun. Hold on, there is one person. One person who could have copied Genocide Jack's cases. Select someone. I believe it's you. I went the wrong way.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents.
Might have backfired on him here, what he actually did.
Plus, you've already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you well,
Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
as it should. You are very suspicious.
I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious?
The first day I met you.
The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. And it seems nobody sent to locker rooms. Let's start with the girls. Yes, let's do that.
You wanted
Yes.
to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Okay, but how did you know?
strange about that, on the contrary.
Okay then, go ahead. Share.
There's a clear contradiction in what he said. I need to make clear to everyone. A new element, non-stop debates. Yeah, tell me. Share with the world, the class. Truth flashback. You aim a weak spot, hold down the left mouse button. You'll memorize that weak spot. Memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change a truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. You don't seem to have an answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets. It might be wise to memorize different weak spots that you can use to make your case. When's the best time to do it? You have to use keen wits. In this case, I will say if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh good. See, it was going nice until now, but this sounds complicated and annoying. Monokuma file number 2. So I can add a statement in form of truth bullet, eh?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was
Before we
acting
found the
weird.
body.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the
Because
girls' locker room,
definitely, you shut up, Hifumi.
Absolutely take it.
No,
That's a
you be quiet.
natural reaction for any guy.
Stop
The
talking.
victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course
Meow,
I would suggest
I
we
missed.
check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
It's really...
you wish you'd taken me with you.
You need to be stopped. You can Byakuya comment. I need to make the contradiction clear. It is
So,
super
you
obvious.
said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird. How?
It's really annoying that I can't fast forward through there. Can I fast forward there? No, I can't.
You absolutely take it.
Yeah.
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
You are the grossest human
The
being.
victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
I mean, no, it was Chihiro. There's not quite right there, Big
I'll
Mac.
tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
If anything, it makes you more
I see.
suspicious.
That's a good answer, I must admit.
Yeah, it's a real good answer.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Enlighten me.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely.
What's with Byaku's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
You're not fit.
There is more to it. Think we just talked about the differences, but the proof you're looking for.
Oh? Proof that
The difference between the case and Genocide Jack murders. Evidence proves Byaku responsible. What could it be? I mean, I know what it is. It's the damn extension cord, isn't it? That said, library desk lamp, I suppose. Celeste's account. That's the tracksuit. Yeah, no, it's the desk lamp.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Please explain it.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
I mean, maybe.
Those same scissors to arrange the body.
Maybe.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Was it really a rope?
There must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
I mean, I know it was the extension cord.
I've never seen that rope.
Hey, wait a minute. It's the library desk lamp. See, that was technically the truth because he said I never saw the rope before, but it wasn't a
I'm
rope.
pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
An extension cord?
My god.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library, and the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Evidence is mounting against
That's
you.
really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this. I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even
What's
involved?
wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
I don't think that's what happened, but I do think I need to use the restroom. So I'll be back in 1 second, everyone. Use this time in the VOD, because there's no one actually watching this stream, to do whatever you want. Pause the damn thing for all I care. Sky's the limit. I'm thinking of calling the stream the Coronsome stream, because it's very lonely here. And I'm guessing the current state of affairs of the world has something to do with that. I should also point out, keen-eyed viewers may notice that certain somebody hasn't sauntered on in to give me sass. Checking the map and traffic area for the report, that highway's looking pretty shut down because of a bad accident. I should probably text her and see how she's holding up. She doesn't do well in traffic. She also doesn't text much in the car, now that I think about it. Maybe she will. I mean, I hope so. You know, that's... I'd like to make sure she's okay. I tend to worry, especially nowadays. Ooh, God, do I worry.
Oh, yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya is the killer.
It certainly appears that way, Mondo.
Disagree with not disagreeing.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing. I don't disagree with not disagreeing. Fuck off. I'm not solving that word puzzle.
He'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
What, murder somebody? He's not buff enough to lift a weight.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
Man's a beanpole.
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Toothpicks for arms.
We need to. We've already decided who did it.
You're going to get us killed.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is it the murder?
Right. And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
The girls' locker room part? What was that just now? Something's not right. Byaku remarks. Scene of the crime!
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Alright, no need to be rude about it.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
True, yep, that's where we found her.
The scene of the crime have been anywhere else.
Somehow her computer just came on. A notification on it. I'm being haunted, I think. Ah. The notification's telling her to restart her PC. Charming. I'm so happy. That said, it was a bit odd that her computer just clicked on like that.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, along with the rest of the murder scene.
My God.
Rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up to now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Yeah, but that's...
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place...
Well, I mean, there's the poster and the rug. There's a lot to go... And that, you know... No. Well, yes, and that. I mean, really both of them. Blackish stain on it? No, okay, it's, I suppose it's the poster then. I think I accidentally selected it. See, right-click really should be back out.
I got it.
Yeah, the posters.
The proof that
Either one should work.
Is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yes.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Irrelevant, but worth noting.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again,
Kinda says
that
she's fine.
doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying
Maybe they're
maybe
good.
the posters were switched?
I wouldn't complain if, like, there was a poster of the killers up in the, you know, the locker rooms or anything. That'd be awesome.
And there's
They
one other
slap.
thing I noticed about the locker room.
Slap the shit out of you.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
I shouldn't be allowed to be alone for this long. My brain's going weird places.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Pretty sure that's just... Yeah, that's not a
While I was
thing.
in the girls' locker room earlier. I spilled some protein.
Get you
coffee
buff
on the
while
carpet.
getting you jacked in your brain and get you jacked in the brain and the muscles. That's protein coffee. There's your
But
slogan.
I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed
Oh, so
away.
what? You didn't clean the damn stain? The hell's wrong with you? Stain wasn't scrubbed away. It was moved. Out of curiosity, how come there isn't a what is it? Danganronpa fighting game. I know there's the shitty little hack and slash third person thing. I think a fighting game for Danganronpa would be really fun.
On the boys' locker room carpet.
That computer doing, I swear.
Definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Indeed.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
Don't you think?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that? Huh?
Hell of it.
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
You know what? That's a solid point.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device like Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get
Is there a
into the
mounted Gatling gun on the other side? Because it leads to the pool, right?
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Okay.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Yeah, I'm with Celeste. I doubt you. Is he right? Could Chihiro have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? I mean, clearly she did. It's just a matter of how. Carpet, e-handbook, 2 posters. It's probably going to be the handbook. That or I steal one. A flashback.
Is it really possible?
Mmm.
Really have gotten
She
into the boys' locker room somehow?
gotta be that.
I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Never thought of that. Maybe, maybe. I mean, there's a broken e-handbook.
That would have been no problem for her.
Possible.
No, I don't think that's it.
Go on.
She used the thing that was in the main hall.
What thing?
What thing?
Oh, Leon's handbook.
I'm talking about Leon's handbook,
Hup.
of course.
It's broken!
No, it's wrong.
But
No.
credit to the man.
Leon's handbook.
That was a good theory.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
He is easy to convince, though, eh?
Silent by how quickly you gave up.
Yeah.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing.
They're using borrowing when clearly it's like grave robbing.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook.
You could grave rob a dead person's handbook and you'd be safe.
Hit the nail square on the noggin.
I also feel like you shouldn't be so delighted in this discovery of the loophole there, Monokuma.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security
Please, I worked at
filter
Best
starts
Buy. I know how to get around that shit. You just gotta get far enough away and then murder a hobo.
So if she didn't use Leon's
They think the hobo did it. It's super convenient. And you get a free snack out of it.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems
How
like
dare
there's
you.
no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
I mean, that logic would dictate that. However, let's see where this goes. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room? Byakuya's the one who did it? It still doesn't explain... No, how did he get in there is the problem. I don't know what else I could do.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right?
Well, how did he get in the girls' locker room?
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
With Monokuma on this
Don't
one.
worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
Hard to turn down, really.
All right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Gee, thanks. You're so kind and wise, Monokuma.
Now then, what is it you want to show
Ah,
us?
lordy.
Don't be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Sure, why not? Well, I get a chance to say, before I even knew what was happening, class trial, we headed off with Kyoko in head, and this is where she took us. The scene of the crime.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want me to check it
Be sure
again?
to examine the entire body
I mean,
very
it's
carefully.
clear where this is going, right?
Time.
It's not just me being brilliant, although I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Using our hands?
You are a disease.
No way.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Solid point.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything.
You should be.
Based on religious grounds, you know?
I mean, just principle of the
Very
thing.
well. I'll do it.
Bravo.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
2010 Japan, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
What is wrong with people?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
I mean, alright, she's actually a sociopathic serial killer, so I'm sort of allowing her to be loony in the head.
Sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura began to quietly examine her
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body.
Would you
I believe
just
there's
tell
a
us?
particular mystery.
You clearly know the answer. What is your heart on for letting other people find out the answer that could potentially kill you if you don't just tell people?
Her entire body? I know you say that, but this is... What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
She's got 3 tits! Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually
Wait, I wonder if when I click next, he'll have a comedic the top reaction. I was caught off guard by that jokey joke.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Solid point.
It's really true?
What a twist!
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Yeah, but you know, you're magic, so.
Hiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
She did say it would make the trial more interesting. Exciting, actually, I think was the exact word.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom.
So, if I were to just, in this situation, hypothetically, grab, like, you know, a club and start beating the head in of my fellow classmates, assume no one else had died at this point, I just start clubbing them all to death. You think Monokuma would jump in and interrupt and be like, whoa. Because we have a problem on our hands. Either I'm going to kill everyone and just walk out of here scot-free, or he interrupts it and is like, hey, we gotta figure out who did this. And it's pretty damn obvious I'm the one that did it. Because, you know, I'm covered in blood. Bat's got my handprints on it. I was going for the kill. I wasn't going to be sneaky about it. So, either way, the whole thing's kind of, you know, foobar.
But a boy.
Dude, Chihiro was actually a guy. Thought never even crossed my mind.
The victim was male. He would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Well, it did say you access the one that's listed on your e-handbook, which was what? I have to ask.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list
Yeah, there you go. We're glad we actually brought this up.
That would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
You wouldn't interrupt despair. I mean, is it despair if I'm just going around at night bashing people's heads in with a bat? I don't think that's really despair. That's just, you know, me being a jerk and sort of taking the fun out of it. He likes the prolonged despair. He likes the suffering. I'm just going around clubbing heads in while they're asleep. I mean, it'd be hard to get into the room, but the idea is, you know, I'm just, you know, going around taking them out. That's the theory here. He would either have to jump in and stop me by saying you can't kill anymore or else this whole thing's invalid, or he'd let it play out, at which point I'm the only one left alive.
Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes.
Maybe that's what happened in the beginning, and that's why there was one kid left who got, like, shot up into space. Because again, I've thought about it. I don't really see how there can be one person left. You know? Like, either they win and they get to graduate, or you failed the trial, but if there's one person left, then surely you would have known who did it. Still despair and violence. Yeah, sort of. If I'm sneaking up on them, there's no real despair there, is there? I'm just bashing their head in. Violence, sure, but if they don't see it coming, there's no despair, there's no suffering. It's just wham, bam, done.
So now everything has been connected.
People watching at home might feel despair that they're dying so quickly, but, you know, this would drive you insane. I disagree.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We.
Very interesting.
That said, I wouldn't do it anyway, because I don't give a crap about the outside world.
He's off in his own little
I'd be
world.
totally fine hanging out here.
After everything
Then
you
I'd
learned,
probably
do you
get
still think
killed by
Byakuya is the
Junko
killer?
or something, I don't know.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
I'm too old to be doing this. They want young, supple high schoolers, not, you know, adults.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Post-college individuals.
You the one who accused him in the first place?
Yeah, but he's an asshole who set himself
He
up.
just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus,
Possible.
The evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Well, what else was he gonna
At
use?
least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time.
Cabin fever's a thing. I'm not isolated. I got chums with me, don't I? I got these guys. I can chat. I got a gym. I got a pool. What part of this is it? There's a cafeteria. There's a video room, an AV club. I mean, for God's sakes.
Mark it as correct.
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
Yeah, that.
No, I am not effing with you right now.
Effing with you right now. Yeah, no, he fucking decided to make the murder more complicated, risking his own life to do this. Furthermore, the aforementioned emotional manipulation, etc., is really just, he's an ass through and through.
Very hard to believe. Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why?
Oh, and his reasoning. Of course, the reasoning makes perfect sense and makes up for it.
Hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important.
I'll go ahead and spoil it. He was bored. Wanted to make it more interesting.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Yeah, but, you know, you're an idiot,
No,
so...
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility, because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
I'll just get a deck of cards and play poker with
Damn
Celeste.
straight. Count me
Cabin
in.
fever dealt with.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
He does not.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Yes.
Anyway, let's discuss
Very
this
much
all
so.
as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
We could have just started here if you hadn't fucked with shit. Killer is a guy.
A gun!
I used the boy's handbook, Leon. Apparently it's broken, so it must be a guy. So I need more evidence. Well, it's not me, and it's not Byakuya. I don't think Ifume could lift a weight that heavy.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Might need Celeste counts here.
Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
That's a solid point.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of...
Wah! Nope. Ah, crumbs. Come on, Makoto. Don't skip me. I think something's going on. I should aim my gun better. My bad.
Is there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
I mean, maybe.
Clues are one thing, but
There's stars about here.
nobody get a look at the killer?
Oh, is that my slowdown meter?
If someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even
See, I feel like at that point I should jump in and be like, hey, Celeste did a thing.
All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Yeah.
It's over. It's all over.
And so...
Saw the victim?
You what?
The killer. And only the killer.
I'm...
And it's not like they're
You're
just gonna
very bad at robbing me.
Game over, man. Game over.
And that I am living with you and reaching out with you.
I mean, you could be playing the long game. How do I do
there a
this?
single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Nope. Damn it. Celeste... I'm bad at this because I'm stupid. We've been over this. You saw me play Catherine. I'm not smart enough to be solving murders in high school-based drama murder club.
Did it?
They kicked me out of that in Persona. I had to go play volleyball.
Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Yeah, there's nothing...
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
See, that's
Even that might be enough.
when I want to shoot, but I really can't.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
New info.
It's
What
over.
else do I have?
It's all over.
Disappearing stain. Oh, those have been addressed already.
The killer. And only
Oh, only the killer. Right. Yes! Got it before it went away. Nice. I just missed that because somebody came home.
I believe someone else did see
You and your big entrance of robbing me made me miss the appropriate time.
You're welcome.
But how bad was traffic, though, really?
Traffic was fine. I had an eye doctor's appointment.
Oh, yeah, I checked, like, Google Maps, and it's like I-95 South is completely shut down because of an accident. Oh, wait, you're coming north, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How did South look?
Now that you mention it, yes.
Fair enough.
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Yes, I'm the only one that knows about it because you only told me. It seems like a bad thing to do when you've seen the victim, to only tell one
The
person.
rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Why hide that?
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
By the way, what were you doing there?
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Safe assumption.
Track jacket and duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Better be going, kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting.
I mean, he might have just been making excuses to leave.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
I mean, that is smart. Practice safe gym lifting.
Invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
I don't know why he would. I mean, look at those sick gains on frickin' Sakura there.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
Well, it's a guy, and it would be someone who worked out, so it's not me, Bakia, Ifumi, Squid Head, Fortune Man over there. That really leaves two suspects.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
Okay.
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious.
I never saw the track jacket and the duffel bag. Celeste saw them.
Sure about that. You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Yeah, checks out.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
You're really reaching here, Kyoko.
For you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
I mean, look, I've thrown my shoulder out reaching for things before. But, you know, that seems like a stretch even for myself, and I got long arms.
There are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Did Chihiro track jacket really hold some clue? Wouldn't know if we don't have the damn jacket, right? Make my argument. I don't know what argument I'm making. Based on those, I'm probably stealing
First
one,
of all,
honestly.
we know where Chihiro was headed. He was
Yeah,
on
the
his way to
gym.
go exercise.
Hold on.
So
Maybe.
next we have to
Well,
ask,
didn't get it.
why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
Because
What do you
the...
mean, the specific tracksuit?
Yeah.
I got it. He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Why?
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit.
Oh, wait a minute.
My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
Yeah, we know it wasn't you,
White
Hifumi.
tracksuit, personally.
I don't believe you work
I
out.
got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
Yeah, it did, but I need to steal the
Not a chance.
bullet point.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even...
Yep, slip of the tongue. Are you saying there's something off about what something said?
We know where Chihiro was headed.
Unheard of.
He was on his way to go exercise.
No, that wouldn't be it.
So next we have to ask,
Just
why
exercising.
did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
Yep, good question.
He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
What bullet do I steal here?
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing...
Because that's what I need to shoot, but I don't know what with. Oh.
My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
Do I steal blue tracksuit and shoot the black one?
I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring
See, this is
out
why I don't
who
like
the
games like
culprit
this. I know what I need to do, I don't know how I do it, though.
Not a chance.
And my god, do I wish I could just skip around. Yeah.
First of all, we know where Chihiro
Hero's
was headed.
account, disappearing
He was
stain,
on his
library.
way to
Yeah,
go
it's none of these.
exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
Come on.
I got it. He picked that tracksuit because
Why would he pick the matching... That's a stupid argument, first of all.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Oh, for God's sakes. See, this is the part where I look up what it is, because I know the answer. I just don't know what it wants me to say. Danganronpa tracksuit. Minor spoiler. Somebody knows the color. I don't remember the evidence. That's kind of the one I need. Did the exact thing, figured it wasn't any white noise, except you're only relying on copying statements. Kept trying to do the copy thing. What? I don't remember what evidence. I really need the evidence, thank you. Apparently it is evidence? What? Tracksuit mystery. This is easily the longest bullet time event I've ever had in Danganronpa 1. I don't know why I thought everyone already knew it was blue. I know what the problem is. Also had to be okay. I mean, this is a nightmare. Just tell me what the damn... IGN. Come on, IGN. I got it. Okay. Read time. Nope. Just the actual trial. Give me the trial. Ending. Absorb bullet. Victim was Chihiro. Leon's handbook. Oh. Yeah. Okay, sure. What are you talking about? Shut up, you little bitch. First of all, rude. I'll have you know I'm a large bitch. Secondly, I don't need a damn absorb copy thing.
Why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
Why the hell this works versus obviously just calling it out. This is why Phoenix writes better. I can just be like, objection. I'm also not timed.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit.
Hiya! There we go. Because Celeste never said the color. It was Mondo.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
One of the only two guys who picks up a weight regularly.
When Celeste testified.
Saw himself in tracksuit, headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just... Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Uh-oh.
And before we began the trial...
Mondo.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo.
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the...
No, that can't. The bag and clothes were surely disposed.
Then the only reason
Shouldn't we look into how they were disposed of? That incinerator room seems like, you know...
Cherry with it before he died.
Cherry?
It's the only possible Cherry. Are you talking
Bit
about
crude.
How about it? Did you see the tracksuit?
chance. I just happened to see it. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
Stuffed the jacket into her bag. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste
Ooh.
noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Quite literally, as you're about to be
Handed him the
tortured.
shovel, didn't you? Focus on the tracksuit, and it'll be obvious who he met.
Ah, now I understand. Your true intention was to draw a slip of. That's why you said you knew who did it.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Because he's a
But
thug?
why?
What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. Way he was acting, I guess? Or the way...
A certain turning point. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you only called guys, and after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
My goodness.
You can notice such a tiny detail? Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Looking at you, Genocide Jill.
Did you really? I didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I
We
say,
haven't, actually.
Putting words in my mouth.
Nope.
Gives you
It's the
right to
first
treat me
time
like
we
a
focused on
goddamn
you.
criminal.
Aren't you a criminal?
He would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true.
I mean-
my reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
It's not, actually.
Well, this does present.
That's what my little ghost friend is.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Really?
What'd you find, Ifumi?
You know, now that I'm thinking...
Jeez,
Just,
is your confidence
would you
just get up and
tell us what you found? Tons of fun.
What do you have there? It happens to be an e-handbook.
You found it on the ground? Must belong to... It's not mine, it's not Mondo's. Mondo doesn't have one.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit.
Well, that's what I was hoping.
Ah, it's broken another one.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would...
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
It's a solid point.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Everything you do is a mystery, Monokuma.
Did the handbooks get broken?
Have the handbook broken? There's one possible explanation. By hitting its weak point.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah. You remember that?
Why would I forget that?
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never...
But if the handbook
Hell is
supposed to
Gates
never
Hudson?
break,
What?
and two of them broke in quick succession,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to
Oh,
copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already.
Don't know why they have my email. Got an email from Gates Hudson Realtors about updating Corona procedures.
Sure you won't follow their example? Then
Yeah,
I'll need
no.
to make a special announcement. The weak
Not a
point of
clue.
My cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
You can totally cook the books on Monokuma.
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. It's because as your sweat if the hot air of the sauna were somehow, that layer of air would get blown away. So when you're in a sauna, make sure...
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Tonally, that's...
A mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Yeah, just
if
sort
you
of...
found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
God.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
If only we'd known someone who'd spent an extended period of time in a sauna.
Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by
And
accident?
also, by pure coincidence, one of the people that we know who spent time in the sauna is one of the two guys that can actually pick up a weight.
Into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke.
That's a solid weight, by the way. That wasn't like a 5-pound thing. That was, you know, you need some serious strength to lift that thing. And crush a human skull with it. So literally, it's only Mondo and the other guy whose name I can't remember, because he's not important in this trial because it's Mondo.
Seriously?
I think the one who the handbook into the sauna
Maybe?
was...
When you say Tanaka, I think Hip Tanaka, the composer. You know Hip Tanaka, he's the one who went around finding other people named Hip Tanaka to make a whole chorus of them to write a song. I mean, obviously it's Mondo.
Here's my answer.
Oh, I could have looked at his name during that. Wait, feedback in the
Your
stream?
handbook got broken in the sauna.
I didn't see it.
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Ishimaru is his name.
Had an endurance and for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept
Or
this.
would he?
Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Can't we just vote around him? Like, he's one dude. And obviously, Mondo's not voting for himself. I doubt it's a unanimous thing. This isn't Jackbox. There's a lot of evidence here.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
What about the broken one? Oh, I think I hit that.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo would
Some friend you are. Totally would hurt a fly. And I don't know. Even I don't want to believe Mondo might have actually killed someone. I mean, someone killed someone. Why not Mondo?
Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Why is Io's account on here? What specifically did Io recall? It would help if I could, Can I check the... I can't check the evidence. Okay, so what's Io's account? No, just got along remarkably well with guys. Okay.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Or does it?
No, that's wrong.
Pretty obvious. I have a thing called Broken Handbook, and one of my options is, it works fine.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Are they even difficult for these puzzles?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually worked. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all,
Leon kid keeps coming up.
Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that
We've
says
covered the loaning out the handbooks, Io. Get your head out of the donuts.
There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Boy, you're just a bundle of joy, ain't ya?
Area, I admit.
Aren't you, Monokuma?
As such, I decree that exchange.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to admit I made.
Son of a... What's wrong, bro? You are wrong. Everything you just said is wrong.
Okay, then why don't we look back on that way?
Oh, are we at the comic book bit? I believe once we're... Oh, the closing art. Ah, yes, the comic book bit. Okay, let's see. So there's Chihiro putting the thing there, and there's Celeste being a weird creeper for some reason. Never explained why she's there. And Chihiro's all like, I'm just gonna go work out. At which point, Celeste noticed the blue tracksuit, stuffed it in, and said, Toodly pip, squiddly doo. Using the passport, went to the blue room, I guess? Met up with a buddy, put the locker in there. Killer picked up the weight, approached Chihiro, kersmashity smoosh. The orb again? Really? Bloody thing, dropped it, dead kid, rolled up the carpet, took the poster, picked up the body. Oh, I mean, must have, yeah, seen the blood on the poster, taken down the poster, done that to get into the girls' dorm, set the body down. Rooms were switched. Byakuya came in, was a general piece of shit. Got the extension cord. Wrote the blood on the wall. Meanwhile, he then... No, Act 5 would have been... What is that? Oh, it's... I forgot all about these. Okay, well, that would have... probably helped out. Okay, so... Actually go over here. A pool apparently might have mattered at some point. Whoop. Went into the boys' room. Picked up the weight. Murderific. Took it down, slapped it back up. Moved the body, they were swapped. Set it all up, okay, okay. Act 5 comes around and we've got... I mean, that's that one, clearly. I'm guessing he opened the door? Is that it?
Here's exactly what happened.
I got 10 out of 11. Well,
Let's take a look back to before the
nearly got it, nearly got it.
Last night, Celeste saw at the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Still don't know why Celeste was there. Maybe she was planning to murder somebody.
With bag in hand,
Yeah.
she made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently...
Yeah, okay, that's all good.
Simple. Which is why he was able to use his...
Yeah, checks out. Met up with a buddy.
Inside, he met with...
Had it maybe... Hopefully had a nice workout before the killing, you know. Be rude to kill somebody before their workout.
And attacked him.
Oh, no, I didn't lay it out. Ah, that one's the screwed up one? Really? Okay. Oh, you gotta get rid of the rest, really? I guess that one? Then he was like, bleh. 6 of 11. Oh, I see. Attacked him, got blood on there. Now we reenact?
You! And attacked him.
Yep, there we go. Sprayed blood all over the gaff.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
So we had to swap the
Which is
evidence.
why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
And then I screwed up yet again. I'm running perilously close. Okay, so let's see. The weight, maybe? Maybe that. Seems a bit... I mean, it's not likely anything Byakuya related. It's not that. We just tried that. Didn't go to the pool. Wouldn't be that. That was all Byakuya's doing. I mean, it's either the weight or this. The crystal ball... No way that's involved again. It shattered into like 12 billion pieces.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Nope. I sure hope it's the weight, otherwise I am screwed. I mean, it's gotta be the weight, right? Nothing else it could be, because it's not that. That's Byakuya. He's not involved yet. That's also Byakuya's doing. Oh, wait. Is that not the pool? Where the hell is that? It's got, like, makeup mirrors on it. What is that? God, I really don't want to be wrong here. It's not you. But does the weight make sense, or is it... Everything else is picked is the problem, damn it. Is the rest of, did I get something wrong? Does the rest of it make sense? Okay. So I think the Byakuya stuff, yeah, gets the rope, ties her up, writes the blood, opens the door. Oh, maybe that's what it is? Damn. Curse these options. Okay, I bet that's it, because yeah, he's going to the sauna. Okay, yeah, that checks out. Leaves me with this door, though. It could be. Also, I don't know about that one. Because that could also be the dumbbell, maybe. And the girls... No, that makes sense, because he's going into the girls' room. The dumbbell's the door? Maybe? How much is it gonna make me redo if I'm wrong?
The killer is you! Which is why the killer hurried to then removing the...
Nope. And I'm all out of points. So even though nobody believes me, really? Even though we've come quite that far, no dice for poor... They chose me instead. That was an interesting move. Yes, I will give it another shot, thank you. I can't give up now. Give me another chance. Okay, closing. So what the hell? So yeah, she saw the bag. We got that far. He took his thing and went to the boys' locker room. Yep. Okay. Saw his buddy. Buddy picked up that solid weight. Clunked him on the head with it, poor guy. Got blood on the poster. Dropped the weight, went over here, rolled up the carpet, took down the poster. Maybe the next one is the girls' room? Possibly. Well, no, but then the girls' room makes sense here. Damn it! Dropped... No, that's Byakuya. I mean, he might have buzzed out, I guess? But that's weird. Why would he... Oh, no, wait. Right. He buzzed in. Did I do the notebook? Fuck, I can't remember. Panels are a bit tricky in all fairness. Yeah, it's hard to determine exactly what's going on if they want me to check. Like, it might be this. I think I might have... No, because that's literally... That can't be it. It's literally the next one. It's not the weight. Not the poster. It's not Byakuya. It's not the door. What the hell could it be? It's not the ball. That's from, like, the last case. What the hell am I looking at? I have no idea what this one could be. Because, like, Mondo picked up Chihiro and then, like, buzzed into the girls' locker room where he set the body down, right? And, like, I tried the weight. It's not that. I tried that, I think. I don't think it's that. I don't remember. But it's also, that's the same panel as that one, so it's unlikely. That's the crystal ball from the last case. It's not that. That's Byakuya, who hasn't even appeared yet.
Isn't it that with the painting of the blood on the wall?
No, I tried that. That wasn't it. Because that would be like he took the poster down, picked her up, then set the poster back up, then went into the women's locker room. So that doesn't work. There's the sauna, which is like where he's going to. There's the cable. It's... No, Byakuya tied him up. It's not the doorknob. I tried that. Plug in the rest while I'm here. Byakuya showed up, got his cable, tied her up. Wrote the blood. Act 5, he went to the saunas. And threw the damn thing on the ground. Got all hot and sweaty. And he disposed of the evidence, so it's literally just that one. I mean, it might be... Might be you, I guess. I don't have much else.
Here's exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened is a stretch.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Oh, nope. Okay. Thank you, IGN. You've saved the day.
That something was a blue tracksuit.
How they saved the day, we'll see in a minute, but I definitely checked IGN. Because I already tried the dumbbells in the poster, guys.
Chihiro headed... She made her way to the lock, but how...
Game said no. Game laughed at me. Game pulled my pants down and spanked me in front of my high school crush. I might be mixing up the game with that one dream I had. It tends to happen.
It seems like... And attacked him.
Smacked him with the old dumbbell. Gotta be a lot of weight on that dumbbell as well.
It was likely...
It is not the passport, though. Or the e-handbook, as it were. So, what happened is not quite as complicated as I'm making it. It's in fact the women's locker room, which he then entered, I guess? Figure that one out. And then in place of that, he put the poster back up.
Here's exactly what happened.
Now let's see if I got the rest of it.
Which is why the kill then removed...
He went to the girls' locker room.
And finally carrying a girl's handbook was... This alone
See, is it a Japanese or a translation thing? Because I don't work out in a locker room. I change in a locker room and then go to the communal workout area.
A boy could get into the girls' locker room
I don't know if that's like a separating the PE special physical education between the two, the boys and the girls. But it also might just be a mistranslation, I don't know. But it's weird that the locker room, they keep calling the gym the locker room.
That could have been the end of things, but no.
Byakuya had to be a fucking idiot.
Discovered the body and decided to intervene in the
When did he discover this? It must have been early in the morning, I suppose.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene,
What was he doing in the girls' locker room?
Grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to it. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
Ah, yes, good old corpse desecration. A common trait among fan-favorite character Byakuya.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grid. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible.
Yep, and then he went to the sauna. So
So
Byakuya was just out at like 3 in the morning doing this. Just wandering about, looking in girls' locker rooms to hopefully find a dead body he can screw with. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. The guy's a creep.
And just as the killer expected, somehow, the killer knew that, and the reason they knew that is because that's how it all...
I mean, the evidence would really be damning is if you have Leon's handbook or not. Mondo.
No, this can't be right. Here's your evidence. You need evidence. Without
Did
any
you not
proof,
hear me?
you can't pay.
Evidence that he's the killer. He really revealed himself. All I have to do is check one item. Yeah. Yeah, what new item? Is it just saying that fever time and nega time? During bullet battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons randomly, you won't miss. You can push, however, to destroy the verbal assault. This only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. It would be fair if you only had access to special time, so we've also prepared something called nega time your opponent can use. If your opponent activates nega time during bullet time, tempo marker will disappear. It will be quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons or rhythm. If you activate fever time at this point, never mind, I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was so worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use nega time. Well then, good luck, have fun. I think I set that one to medium.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen.
I like that I'm arguing with him about it.
False.
Even though Mondo's the one who did it.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
And now I've proved this guy wrong, proving the other guy did it. Let's see a gruesomely ironic death machine that would make Rube Goldberg go, dude, that is way too complex.
In which case, we can just...
Have you considered just taking a sword through the head?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it.
If you can execute someone, why ruin the classics? The guillotine. The bronze bowl. The hiring a man to just cave his skull in with a cudgel because it's like 12:40. You could do that in 12:40. That guy was called Greg.
I got no choice, man.
You just go around cudgeling
After
people.
hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
And every town had a
Ask
Greg.
for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we
You might be wondering what happened if a town had more than one Greg. Well, they had a cudgel fight, you see. And the best Greg won.
as the blackened this time around. Will you make the right
And that's how we got the expression, beat the Greg out of them. It's an older expression, you might not have heard of it. Gee, who will be found guilty? It's anyone's guess. Mondo, you say? I thought it was Sakura. Evidence pointed to Sakura, frankly. Looks like he got it right again. Yes, the blackened killed Chihiro Fujikawa was Mondo Owada. Look, at this point, I'm hungry. He's just defending his friend. Poor soul is in clear denial. I mean, yeah, but did murder a guy. Let's be fair here. Turning very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone. Look, I'm real hungry and I just want to get this over with. Let's get on with the coolly animated, awkward, anyone doesn't really want to hear it. Oh, sweet. I can hit the control key to just fast forward this nonsense. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I just want to see the macabre death scene. Save the game and be done with it. If you really want to see what it says, watch the video in slow motion. I also like how he only now told us about the damn control key. I'd have been here for like another half hour reading this crap. And then poor Mondo found out he was a guy. I think as he approached him was like, hey, I want to get stronger. Why don't you make me ripped and super buff? Mondo was all like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And then he killed him. Also, he killed his own brother. So, you know, he already had one death on his hand. But again, the way he killed his brother was a bit, if I remember, you're sort of reaching in terms of the definition of killed his own brother. Yeah, his own brother died because of negligence. But it really wasn't his fault, per se. So then he turned into a psychopath. I always thought he kind of looked like a snake, you know? Like the hair that I constantly make fun of. Kind of looks like the scales on a snake's neck. And it sort of billows out at the top like it's a hood, maybe, like a cobra. Maybe it's just me. He's also got fangs on his teeth. Really kind of sold the whole snake aesthetic to me. Anyway. We get it. He killed Chihiro. Let's just see the death, the execution, the punishment time. Give us a punishment time.
It's punishment time!
Classic. Mondo's been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Crazy Diamond. It's interesting that the animation here is better than anything else in the entire game. So someone really, like, what would sell us on this game there, Steve? And he's like, well, check out this sick murdering a teenager animation I slapped together. He's beaten to death with baseballs after he's, you know, got a chain collar thrown around him and dragged down the hallway while he begs for mercy. Give this man funding. Give him a TV show and a 4-game contract. And I swear to God, there better be a woman with massive baps and or dressed like a goth maid. You got it, boss. Flashplex. Oh, well, I mean, nice of you to tune in. We're done after this. I'm hungry. I solved the case. I saved the day. Sort of. A man died because of my actions, but, you know, a man died of this man's actions as well, so, I mean... Mondo butter! 2 times the fat, really? Seems rude. Guy was in great shape.
It's all the grease in his hair.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Nothing to be sorry about, Flashplex. You had shit to do. Frankly, I'm glad you're alright. I, you know, noticed you weren't here for a while, and I thought, you know, uh-oh. Maybe something happened. So frankly, I'm glad that you're still doing okay. Taka screams and made at our skulls. What a disappointment. End of the game. Well, what did you... The game, of course, had to end, obviously. Made things more interesting. Insurance is time consuming. Well.
Honestly.
And then these guys kept spouting on. Can I get to the save point, please? I'm hungry, I'm tired, I have things I need to do. My work schedule has changed slightly because of this.
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed. Hey,
What's this?
Meaning I mainly have to go to bed earlier. How do you set up these executions? Do you just have one in the wings waiting for each of us? Or do you, like, start building them once you see somebody kill someone? Mean. I'm going to stand alone as the victor. How do you plan to do that? I figure at least 2 people have to survive.
That's enough. In the name of my family.
Because, I mean... like, if it's 2 people left, we know who did it. The guy who murdered them obviously knows he did it. And the other guy who didn't murder him obviously knows who did it. So it's not much of a trial. And if there's 1 left, then you obviously killed someone.
Well, anyway, this is a pretty good. Anyway, once things
Anyway.
really get fear and
Anyway.
I went to all the pain and effort of making. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no, but nothing we can do about it now. So just do after all.
This person was supposed to make the first move.
As long as you don't want to know my. I know I said you super denied. Oh, and no, but.
Really now. Goodbye, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry, Flashplex. Would have loved to hang out with you. You know, get the chat going and whatnot, but, did not work out. There's but 10 students left. To be continued. Fortunately, 2 of the students that died, I wasn't great at their voices anyway, so... I got the crazy diamond present! Which is a jacket. Yes, I will save data. Phew, boy! And with that, that is the end of the stream. No, shut up, game. These question marks will have to be left unanswered for now. Until then, thank you everyone so much for watching. I will see you next week unless some horrible tragedy involving an ironic death machine has fallen me. So until then, talk to you later, shooting go shares, and see you around, ass clowns.